Hello Capricorn. Welcome to your June 2020 overview reading. This is good for you if you're a sun, moon, or rising Capricorn. And before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment if any of this resonates with you. And just a heads up, these readings are going to be smaller than what I normally do. I need to pull back my energy just a little bit on these, and then we'll be back to normal next month. So bear with me. Otherwise, check me out on Instagram at Onyx Healing for more content, more readings, more good things, and behind the scenes from me. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one or join a class or anything of the sort, go to onyxhealing.com for that. All right, I'm going to lay these out and then we will get started. All right, people, let's start with your oracle cards. As always, we have potential. Think big for your future. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Do not zoom in on temporary circumstances. Don't zoom in on temporary problems. Don't zoom in on things that are temporary. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. This is about infinite potential. This is like, there are so many different possibilities and directions that things could go. That is actually where you want to play. That's where you want to dream. That's where you want to prepare in the infinite potential, not on temporary circumstances. So that's what you want to hold for yourself. And then we have you become what you worship. This is screaming embodiment to me, because that, at least, you become what you embody, right? And that is a form of worship, if you will. So think about like worship or like sacred attention. Your attention, your focus, your conviction, your creativity, right? All of that kind of being wrapped into embodiment. And then we have celebrate. Take a moment to enjoy your accomplishments. Focus on success for today. Fixing things can wait a bit. Appreciate creative comrades and show them your gratitude. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on, but you really do have to focus your attention on it. Remember, the embodiment of gratitude, hope, things getting better and better and better, all of that is going to really serve you right now. So just put your attention, put your energetics behind the desired outcome. Now, the central energy for you in the month of June is the Four of Wands. This is, ironically enough, this also has to do with celebration. It's known to be a celebration card, but also happy home, happy nest. There's definitely this energy of you being really grounded and supported in your physical living space. That's the main thing that's coming through here. So it might be a good month to actually build out and sculpt out what you want your nest to feel like, your physical living situation. You know, does that feel good to you? Is that something that you're needing to spruce up a little bit or make tweaks to or adjustments? There's something about making yourself comfortable, and I think the comfort is tied into ease, is tied into receptivity, is tied into gratitude. There's a lot of that coming from your literal environment. And then what you have shifting out is the Hanged Man. This is a plateau. If you've been feeling like you were at a plateau where you were stuck or things were kind of jammed up, timing can be kind of tricky. And it can feel very complicated and frustrating and annoying. But the main thing that I'm getting here is that is actually what is transitioning now. That's what you're breaking out of. You're breaking out of the plateau and diving into embodiment of whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever the desired outcome is. Like, what do you actually want to be celebrating, right? Go there. Play there, play in that space, because you're not at a plateau anymore if you're open to it. Okay? Because you could easily contradict what I'm saying right now. I can tell you the plateau is shifting, but if all of your attention is on this plateau and that's all you're focusing on and that's the only place your attention goes, then this is going to compound. Now, the oncoming energy is the Lovers, connection, oneness. I'm going to clarify this for you. For some of you, this will be partnership, but remember that's any time I say that, it's not universal. So let me clarify this. 5 of Knives. Okay, so this is really about ease for you. I'm getting there's like a sense of letting things be easy, letting connections particularly come in and pay attention to like how much energy they require, how much energetic output is required in that relationship, or how much energy is it costing you. There's a lot of information coming up about this in relationships, and take that for what it's worth. If you're over investing, or if you feel like there are certain relationships that you don't want to give energy, I would say you need to notice that, because the 5 of Swords is really about breaking that down, letting go of what is energetically draining. That's what is coming up here, and it's specifically manifesting as relationships. Okay, so the thing you need to know about this month is the Knight of Cups. Being really honest with yourself about how you're feeling. No emotional or spiritual bypassing. No. Go into it. Go deep into the feeling. And I'm also getting that's going to highlight a lot of stuff around the relationship piece, but I'm getting that the relationships are more about how you are relating to others, what your emotional, energetic investments look like, as well as relationship quality, relationship boundaries, right? Is the caliber of relationship changing? Is the quality of relationship changing? There's a lot of information like that that is kind of bubbling up to the surface. So the Knight of Cups is just reminding you, go into the feeling, don't shy away from it, let yourself go there into the feeling. And don't forget, if you are wanting relationships in your life, or you're wanting that, really go inside of yourself. How are you treating yourself? How are you being with yourself? How are you relating to yourself? How are you extending that to others in all capacities? Because relationships, remember, the Lovers can be like professional relationships as well. It can be something like clients or coworkers, you know? Okay, I'm going to pull one card from this deck instead of a 3-card pick, so you're welcome to ask a question, ask for guidance, ask for clarity, support, whatever it is you're needing. Wow, 4 of Wands. Go back into the nest, the home base, the feeling of comfort, as well as celebration. What can you celebrate right now? Was there a light that emerged at the end of a tunnel, or a thread that you're able to pull, or is there some type of good news that's really in your space, in your environment, in your world? I'm getting that it's just like cling on to anything that is going your way or is working. And let that really seep into your cells. Like there's this cellular composition of what you're doing in the month of June, where it's about potential, you know, the dreaming big, the celebrating, the worship energy of this month. And I think that all goes back to being present with where you are in the moment, celebrating now, celebrating the present moment whenever you are able to, and coming back to this again and again, because that is what will compound over time. So again, we're human beings with full spectrums of emotions and experiences, which is why it's so important to focus on what I'm talking about right here, so that you can compound this energetically. I want you to compound this energetically. You probably want yourself to compound this energetically. So don't hide from it. Really invest in committing to focusing on this and drawing your attention to it again and again and again. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I really appreciate your being here. And just so you know, I do have a tarot class that will be launching soon. So if you would like an update on that, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. The link is in the description box below. And you get a free Dealing with Family meditation when you sign up, along with weekly readings from me. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one or find out more ways to work with me, make sure that you head over to onyxhealing.com. Check me out on Instagram at onyxhealing. And if you would like to know which decks I used in this month's reading, make sure that you check out the description box as well. They are all listed out for you. And make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up and a comment if anything resonates. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.